We're live, Dick.
Oh my God, I'm trying to find information on this show, but there was none to be found for the seventh episode.
For
But
Nana's panties.
Nana's party. I'm
Now,
on that
according to my name,
Nana's party. That
uh,
was trivia.
yeah, we're live. We're recording. We're doing the review. Welcome to LAW Anthology Series Review, episode 133, inside number 9205, Nana's Party.
Nice party.
This was, I chose these two episodes at random and kind of a bummer night for inside number 9.
Well, they're just more or less not the ones we're used to.
No, not at all. I'm pulling up the rankings. We haven't done this in a while.
Bananas Party is 0.1 higher than Trial of Elizabeth Gadge,
which is fucking hilarious. And
Elizabeth Gadge is a funny one.
Nana's
Party is just like it's more of a comedy of errors with a family dynamic, a twisted family.
Yeah, this would be a quick one to get through at least.
Random Acts of Kindness got 7.7.
Oh, we'll do that next.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was a pretty good. It was a solid episode, but kind of, once you see where it's going. All right, talk about both of them at the same time. Why not?
No.
Oh,
how we do things.
So we watched Nana's Party first.
Yes.
Off, and give me the rundown. What your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, we don't need to go down the plot because, as always, watch the Inside Number 9 episodes before you listen to this or watch this because it's worth it.
Yeah.
This one, I'd say you can kind of skip it, really.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the last night of the proms. That episode that we watched, that's the weakest one that we ever seen. It was on that same kind of level where it was the family dynamic and the family's all fucked up.
You know what's sad though? I like that episode better than this one.
Did you? I thought this one was a little bit funnier. I just like the shared drinking the booze out of the bottle of skin cream.
Yeah, suntan lotion.
Suntan lotion.
Sorry, yeah, no, it was sun SPF. What is that called?
SPF 100. Yeah, suntan lotion or whatever.
Sunblock. Good God.
Sunblock. Yeah.
Sunblock.
Sunblock on me, mate.
You think in England they'd be putting on suntan lotion, like just to get as much sun as they can? I guess that's how you stay as pasty as this cast is, because this is the whitest fucking cast I've ever seen in my life. The rundown is just real quick in a nutshell. Just two couples one couple's going over to her sister's house, and they're setting up the party for Nana's 79th birthday. And one of the brothers, that would be Reese. He's like the prankster. For some reason, he's doing a voice like this. I don't know what he's doing with his voice.
Some dialect or
yeah, it's strange choice. But he's also got like a little fro.
Yeah, his hair is the best part of the episode.
Yeah, but he's a prankster, and he sets up all this stuff, and then him and his wife end up falling victims to all of the pranks.
Right,
and the grandma, like the couple that he's trying to set it up on, especially the brother, Steve Pemberton's character, I don't think he gets tricked by any of them, does he?
No, he never gets to get his pranks out in the open.
No, but instead the joke on him is this party ruins his entire life.
Yeah, yes, pretty much.
Which I think might be the joke of the episode.
Yeah,
because through a series of events, like you mentioned, the sister drinking the liquor out of the sun lotion.
Yep.
She gets insanely drunk. She reminded me of, what is that? She's not a reporter. She's like a news anchor host.
She's an actor. I've seen her in other stuff. I don't remember where she's from. She's very familiar.
I'll talk about what she's in, but
yeah, I'll look her up.
You remember that? You ever see that clip of, what is her name on, like, I think she's like NBC News, but she's like doing the Macy's Day Parade, and she's like, "Did someone say party?" It's
kind
so
of
embarrassing, but that's her. She reminded me of. She was like shit faced. And for some reason, she just wants to keep dancing with the daughter. Oh, I think she's married to Andy Serkis.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's in a lot of pictures of him at red carpets and like for various events.
Maybe it's as Maybe he's about capturing her.
Yeah, look at this.
This is who I am. Oh, very nice. Wait a minute, that's Forrest Gump. What was that? Go back. What was that?
It's Andy Serkis and Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan
again.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they must be married.
They're together.
They must be married. Yeah, they have to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why she looks familiar.
Good to know. Yeah, she's also in King Kong, Child 44, and then a ton of other British stuff.
Oh, no, she probably works all the time, yeah.
Brown.
Oi.
Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff.
Oh, we lots of things over here, eh?
She's a lot younger than I expected.
Yeah. How old is she?
She's born in 61.
Oh, my God.
Eve Austin. Claire Skinner is the other wife.
Well, I'm looking at all these episodes of Inside Number 9. Not many. There's only 55.
Yeah, so I'm saying we got very few.
And episode 9 hasn't even, or season 9 hasn't aired yet.
No. After this, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40, 50, 60, 70, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. So a little over halfway. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get through this because it's only 6 a year. There's only 8 seasons.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They only do they only do 7 episodes, or sometimes 6 episodes a year.
I just wish it had more jokes, but it really wasn't going for it. But I feel
it's pretty much straight through storyline.
Yeah,
a few funny bits where the old woman farts, and she has a stinky old 7-year-old fart. Jesus Christ! Oh, right there.
And then Pemberton comes in, and Sheriff Smith comes in. He's like, "I think the ham's turned."
Just hams for the butchers, for the butchers, the batchers.
Yeah, both these episodes have like a linguistic thing because the wife says words funny, but that never comes into play.
Yeah, and the other one had a.
You mentioned as soon as the episode ended, you could tell it's season 2 because it wasn't quite perfected yet. Like they don't have the same story structure they do later.
Yeah,
because a lot of the part of the reason we love this because they set everything up, and then it falls into place, and you have the comedy of errors along the way, and then they have the ending, and then the fake ending, and then the really twist ending, or some sort of variation of that. Sometimes they get rid of one of those kind of endings.
Right.
But this one just kind of ends, and it's horrible. And you're just like, oh, well, this is fun. Him and the wife and the daughter just walk out the door, and he's just
they leave him.
The camera's like, and the cameraman's like, gotta go, bro. Like backing out of the room slowly.
Right. Yeah.
Cameraman's like, oh, this is awkward. I'm gonna head out too, man.
Yeah.
Gotta go. And he's just sitting there, and like, oh, okay, it's over. It just felt a little rough, but it sounds like I'm saying all negatives, but I definitely did like the episode.
Oh, I enjoyed them both. It's just they weren't up to snub with your average, what you're used to. Because I would say 90% of what we've seen has been some of the best television you've ever seen. You know?
Exactly. I got a guy at work. I turned him on to the show because he recommended a British show, and I was like, yes, but have you seen Inside Number 9? And he started watching it.
Yeah.
And he got to the second episode. That's the Quiet Night In, the silent one.
Yeah, right.
He's like, I was just dying laughing at that one.
Oh yeah, that's probably one of the best ones they ever did.
Yeah, that's number 2 on our list. Right after Bernie Clifton's dressing room.
Yeah.
And that's a serious one, Bernie Clifton, but at least that has the jokes throughout. See, that's a good blend of like super drama and super funny.
Right. Yeah.
I like our episodes tonight.
Well, these were just more or less, I would say, more like short stories, because it's anthology. This is probably like the stories they wanted to tell, but they're like, we'll throw that one into this one and get rid of it because it's in our head. It's gonna have our system, so we can focus on a better one.
Yeah, it was a little. I don't know. It could have been a lot better, but whatever. Again, the worst episode of this show is better than most best episodes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
So I like I said, we'll keep it brief. This is only 10 minutes, so let's keep this one brief. let's get to the rankings.
Yeah, I want to see the rankings on this one.
Here is our rankings so far.
Quite the bill is still one of the best ones. Yeah.
Yeah, let's start at the bottom. Again, I actually like Last Night of the Proms more than this.
Really? See, yeah, I don't know. I would almost put it underneath.
But this is a together vote, so we'll move it above it. I have
yeah, I can Thinking out loud. Thinking Out Loud was okay. Private View. I'm trying to remember what that one was.
Private View was the art thing.
Oh yeah, that one was.
Mom was stealing the organs.
I think that, you know what? I would say Under Lip Service.
I don't think this is better than. I don't know. I'm gonna put it here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I went above this for you. I'm going below Seance Time for me though. Seance Time had a lot of funny jokes.
They did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Guy,
that's
blue
true.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
They kept thinking he was a dwarf, and he's like, "I'm not a dwarf."
Yeah.
I don't know. That was a funny one. Here,
I think so. That works.
Okay, we compromised. We found a spot.
I think that works. Yeah.
Okay.
Though I would put the next one higher though, because I think this one was actually, it wasn't funny, but it was actually pretty good sci-fi twisty one.
Well, we'll get there in a minute.
Yeah, we'll do that one. I think I preferred that one over this one for sure.
Oh, clearly. If this is our versus one, it wouldn't even be fair.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right. Again, we're gonna keep this one brief because how much can you say that you wish it were different or it didn't quite work for us? But it was still a solid episode. I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, I think it's 7. Yeah, 7 works.
Again, it sounds like we're being super negative, but it's only because of the high ass bar the show is set.
Right. It's still funny and enjoyable. It's just it's not up to snuff with the others they've done, which are like, I mean, goddamn, the fucking. I still laugh at Night In that one. I still think about that one. I think
about the Bill a lot for some reason.
The Bill's a great one.
For some reason, ever since we watched the Bill, I can't stop thinking about it.
That one's great. Yeah,
this random argument. Anytime I go to a restaurant, I'm thinking about that episode.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, even the stupid one. I was trying to tell my friend at work about The Devil of Christmas. I'm like, you need to watch that.
Yeah, that one you can't really get too deep into because it'll spoil it.
Do not look up a single thing about it.
Yeah, just watch it.
He's like, I might. I don't know how far he's going to get to it, but
because that one is pretty damn good, and that's another one I love because he goes, "I gotta go for a voiceover audition." Yeah, good luck, Jerry. Oh. He's leaving the set to go for an audition. It was just, I don't know why it makes me laugh, but that's what it is. Those are actors for you.
Yeah, not to like be scraping the barrel for a compliment, but I do love their characters in this episode. They are, especially Shearsmith, his goofy fro and his voice, and it seems like he put some padding in to make him bigger. I don't know. He's got like a weird body in this one, but he's like usually thin. But him and Pemberton didn't do a whole lot because he was under the cake for half the episode. But
yes, that was the thing.
I guess the fake out ending would be that the wife is under the cake and you think she's hearing everything. That the sister's in there drunkenly confessing to their affair.
Right.
It ends up being she actually was out getting a cake.
Yeah.
And that's the fake out ending. But then the daughter's like, "No, I need to talk to you," and she's like, "Just leave her the fuck alone." And then Grandma starts choking on the. They think it's little cocks, but it's spiders.
Right.
You think
spiders time. Yeah.
I guess that would be a fake out ending, even if it's not really at the end, but
they have the setup too with the setup and payoff with the card, not the birthday card she reads 3 times.
And it has completely different meaning now.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it's on purpose because they're so damn clever.
Yeah. Again, no, the writing has never been a problem. It's just
how funny do you want it?
Yeah.
I think that's the difference.
A little more, I don't know.
Yeah.
A little more humor or a little more wackiness. Because even last night, the ending is wacky as shit. Like that gets crazy in that end of that episode.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was comparing it to too much. But let's get to our next episode, A Random Act of Kindness. That's a quick podcast, 15 minutes. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dig out.
So long, citizen. So long, Dick.
I thought we were putting these together. I know they're separate episodes. Oh well. Enjoy in your drive to work on the commute. Listen to this episode in the traffic of the commute. Hey, it's Bing Bong, 8 o'clock in the hour, coming at you in the traffic live. Oh no, don't go down 142. You're gonna die. Flash floods.
Traffic down there is looking at like
already pieing, already in the sky.
Yeah. We're going down.
Season 9 has an air card. No.
All right. Let's change the background.
Change the background.
Oh no, it's making me turn the audio off.
Change the background. Dude, I'm rating all my episodes of on IMDb right now.
You're what?
I'm rating all the episodes that we've watched on IMDb.
Oh,
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, really?
I never look at shows. I never rate shows or episodes individually. I've never done that. I usually just rate the movies because I want to see how many movies I've seen because it makes more sense to me. But like TV shows, it's just like, I don't know. I've seen a lot.
I do it if I'm watching through the series or if it's like a show we cover.
You're right.
Because we always give a rating anyway, and I have the IMDb up there.
Right. Yeah.
But for some longer shows, like Walking Dead, I'll do it just to know where I left off.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I rated that one, so I must have seen it.
Right. Yeah.
Let me restart this. We'll see if we can do a podcast. Turn it off!
Oh, my God! Oh.
I need to work that into our theme song. Put it at the end of Hollywood is dead. Turn it off!
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Maybe I'll do that next time I work on the theme song.
Yeah, there you go.
And we're recording. I finally got it working. There's no theme song on this show, so hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW Anthology Series Review, episode 134, inside number 9, 701, Random Act of Kindness. I don't have it pulled up in front of me. Phoenix West.
Take it.
Hi. This episode is Random Act of Kindness. Compared to the episode we just finished reviewing, this episode's incredible.
Yes.
The last one had a 7.4 in IMDb. This one only has a 7.7, which is a little confusing to me. It seems to be much higher.
Right. Well, I think people were... It's because this one's not... You can argue that the first one that we saw was more comedic, but this one was more of a dramatic episode. And it's more of a science fiction. It's more like a Black Mirror episode more than anything.
Yeah.
This is probably the most Black Mirror they ever got was this episode.
So far, yeah, that we've seen.
So far that we've seen, yeah.
It was a flat out Black Mirror. I'm rewatching through Black Mirror again right now. Just randomly, I'll throw on an episode.
Right.
And yeah, this is definitely up there with Black Mirror. Better than some Black Mirror episodes, I'd say.
Yeah, because originally you hated Black Mirror, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out I just hate a few episodes in the beginning because they're so goddamn dark and just not like dark in a cool way, but dark and like this is just so like such a bummer. What's the point of this?
Right.
But then you get past that and he lightens up and he kind of like lets in the absurd, and that's when it gets really good.
Yeah.
Now I can go back and kind of watch the ones that bum me out or made me so bored I was sad.
See,
I don't know.
Well, because you saw him, and now you're like, okay, well, I can get over it. I know what it is now.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's just a few episodes. It's just a couple early ones.
Right.
The one with Domhnall Gleeson is just in the Captain America girl, Peggy Carter. They're in an episode, and it's just so goddamn bleak all the way through.
Oh.
And there's no like cool sci-fi. It's just like she dies and she turns him into a robot eventually.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, "Kill yourself, robot." And he's like, "Gotcha."
Okay.
Like, okay, thank you. That was depressing as shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, it just there's no redeeming quality for me. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Inside Number 9.
The Black Mirror version.
Yes. No, I guess this one will be yours because I covered the other one real quick.
Basically, this one has the great Jessica Hines, who's from Spaced and Shaun of the Dead and a bunch of other TV stuff. She does a ton of TV BBC shit. She's been around for a long time. But she's one of my favorites because Spaced is one of my favorite shows of all time. And she co-created that and co-wrote every episode with Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright. So it's good to see her in this episode.
She has a funny little couple scenes in Shaun of the Dead where he has a chance to go with her. He's like, no, I can't. We got to go to the Winchester. And they end up surviving.
Yeah.
Saves him at the end.
she's the Deus Ex Machina basically at the end.
Yeah.
With the giant trucks of military men.
Yeah.
Anyway. But this one has basically a mother-son. Son's in physics. He's in physics. He's very smart, very intelligent, and he basically, I guess you can meet yourself in the Time Cop was wrong. So apparently, Time Cop has lied to us.
All I could think about when they touched.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was the one thing that
was so upset.
Kind of bothered me.
Yeah, I wanted him to be like Zach Tattoo, and he's like, no, and they turned into a
turn to Ron Silver.
Yeah, Ron Silver, 2 round. Amorphous.
Oh my god,
that would have been an ending. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? They don't even get to the part where he explains that he's the older him. What the shit was that?
Oh, I'm sent back to kill you. So why would he kill himself in the past?
Because his life's not going to exist anymore, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, well, he's changed. Okay, that's right. Because he's not happy because they got rich and his mom died. He still felt he was miserable. He lost everybody, and so he goes back in time to change it. And he does change it, but he changes it to
No, he changed it in a way that when it changed, it should have written him out. So he just killed himself.
Right, but then it didn't because his partner comes back and stops him, and he basically resets the timeline.
It's basically how they get around the fact that if you don't look at time as a straight line, or if you do look at time as a straight line, because if you look at it as a straight line, he would have to be to exist.
Right.
But it's the time travel argument I always get in. It makes sense. I'm fine with either version of however you want to look at it. I just get pissed when people confuse them and put them in the same project, like Looper. But whatever.
Yes.
The ending is Shearsmith is pissed that he basically changed the projection of his life because he's supposed to partner up with them and become rich and famous and invent this
right
stuff. Instead he's doing what do they call it? You yank video. Like a porno thing.
You yank video, something like that. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and then
you yank video. Tell kids about physics.
And it's kind of the framing of the episode for no reason. It's like a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. He's like doing narration. You don't know who the hell he is, and he's like, every reaction creates a separate and equal or opposite reaction. He's doing the pendulum.
Right. Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy? He's like a weird. It looks like the Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, it does.
Nathan Fillion scenes, where it's just this weird background of gross stuff.
So bizarre.
And then that's the framing of it, because he's describing it, and then I guess he makes him go back in time to change it, but it ends up changing anyway. So I don't know if this is kind of the version that was happening when he rewrote it, or if this is just different. Because the bird's dead, which doesn't make sense. Why would the bird suddenly be dead this time?
Because he doesn't come and save it.
He didn't go back that quick last time.
Well, I think he brought it back to life. He was giving it mouth to mouth. We just didn't see it. I could save you, got a future power. And rubs it. He knows how to bring his heart back.
Oh, okay.
Bob Bliss. I thought that was pretty funny. She sees that on the cereal box.
Yeah,
that was a nice little callback. It's like, oh, that's funny, because he hesitated. He said, Bob Bliss.
The Bliss.
Bob Bliss. The Bliss. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Okay, that's funny. At first, I thought I thought it was going to be a joke. It said boobies.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too.
I was like, oh god, I gotta go for that childish joke. I don't know it. Bob Bliss, I get it.
Yeah, they do hint enough in this episode where we kind of knew something was going on with the mom.
Yeah,
the kid keeps saying you're not even paying attention. You're not really here. and then she keeps doing like pains, and she's kind of not really
Yeah,
paying
yeah.
attention. And then something's going on with her. I didn't really know. At one point in this episode, like halfway through, I was like, "Where is this going?" Like usually we have some idea, because originally we thought when Bobless comes in and he's looking at the kid, and the kid sneaks downstairs, we're like, "Oh well, he's fucking that guy, and that's his teacher." And
Yeah, I thought it
no,
was gonna be something really bizarre and twisted, but it's not.
yeah,
It was something. I guess that shows us where our minds go.
yeah.
Disgusting perverts. Not thinking about timey-wimey trickery.
This is now a podcast of kindness.
Nope, just in dick.
I realize it still said granny. What is it? Grandma's panties or whatever.
Grandma's
that doesn't make sense for this one.
Nana's party.
Nana's panties. That's what I wrote.
Annie's panties. Oh, look at that Willie.
Yeah, it's
Ugh. Show me that Willie again, young man.
Nice of him to get me that lad.
Yeah.
Her Miss Doubtfire voice.
Was this you? Yeah. Oh, it looks good. Stupid.
I like that the stripper. I like how we're talking about the wrong episodes on the show. Like,
it's fine, doesn't matter.
We're swapping them.
Listen to both.
Comes in, he goes, "Which one to use, Ruth or whatever her name is?" And he's like,
"Yeah,
all right." He doesn't like. She's 79 years old. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not going to give her a heart attack.
And there's a kid. There's a kid in the room too.
There's a child.
I'm going to get full frontal nudity, which is could get me arrested in America, but not in England because they're dirty fucks.
Dirty savages.
Dirty savages. The whole country's going down.
This episode though, I liked it. Yeah, we didn't know where it was going to go. But it did happen. And we're like, oh, okay, this is where it's going.
All right. Because that's what he said. He goes, he ended up curing his mother's cancer, and that's what he did instead of being a physicist to create the black hole to go back in time.
Yeah, because he didn't go to Singapore and then to
Cambridge
to partner up with that. And I love that Shearsmith looks like the part of the movie of 12 Monkeys. That's what Brad Pitt looks like. He's got the long, only Brad Pitt has like the fucked up face.
Right, yeah.
He's got long, and he's got the beard, and I can't let this happen.
Yeah. But did somebody call for a doctor?
I wonder if that was their throwback to, like, that was a reference, their homage to 12 Monkeys, because it's a time travel episode.
Yeah.
And he's the bad guy. I can see it. Why not? Why not do that?
Why not? Yeah. I'd be fine with that.
Terry Gilliam spent enough time in Britain, worked with enough Brits.
I don't want to go there anymore. I hate that place.
I just saw a movie today. I found it. What's it called? It's like The Making. It's like Flying or something Circus. Not Flying Circus, because that's too close to Monty Python's. But it's like the story of them making Monty Python and making Life of Brian. But it's like this bizarre comedy they made. I need to find the name of it. Oh, let's look it up. How do I find my history? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it was a weird fucking movie. I was skimming through it. It's gonna take me a while to find this.
Well, they're doing that SNL movie with I think Jason Reitman or something. He's gonna do the history of SNL, the movie. And they're just a bunch of unknown people playing Chevy Chase and John Belushi, and I don't know if it sounds that good.
All right, tells the story of the outrage and sometimes violent response to Life of Brian, the Monty Python movie that satirized the life of Jesus. But it's like, look how much this guy looks like Eric Idle. I don't know if you can see it.
I don't think it satirized the life of Jesus. It was it's
John Cleese. It's not really him, but
it's not really him.
Look how much this guy looks so much like Eric Idle, though.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah, I was skimming through it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
See, this is where we're at with movies. They have to make movies about the making of movies from 40 years ago.
40-year-old movie.
Whatever. We don't have any ideas anymore. That's even worse. That means 11 years
every
ago,
time I think
nothing going on for ourselves.
Every time I think that way, I look back at 90s TV shows, because we're bringing back shows from the 60s back then.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed.
Not true. Yeah, but movies were better.
They were quieter about it. They put like a couple seasons of a show or like a couple TV movies of a reunion thing. But now it's the same things happening now. It's just more eyes on it. Random act of kindness, though, Dick. I really did enjoy this. I gave it an 8.
Oh, it's definitely an 8 for sure. Yeah.
Question is, where the shit does this go in our rankings?
I think I have an idea.
Okay, let me pull this up.
Pull that up because I really do appreciate this episode. I think it's one of the better ones, honestly.
I can tell it's good because we didn't really talk a lot during it. We're sitting there with watching.
Yeah. I'd put it in between you know what?
Oh God, what are you gonna say?
After the Bill.
Oh God, no, I would not go that high.
To Have and To Hold. What was that one? Oh, that was the basement one. Oh, yeah.
Some of these I put what it is after because we kept confusing them.
Well, Diddle Diddle Dumpling, I think you could go over that.
Yeah, I don't know why Devil of Christmas is this far down.
Yeah.
I think that's my issue.
We did see Deadline. What was Deadline?
Deadline was... Where's Deadline?
Right there.
Oh, that's the episode. Remember they're doing their live special and it goes and it turns off and you watch the security.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I can see it being above this. Yes. I don't know if I want to go above this. What do you think? Having the whole basement girl.
Well, that one was just kind of twisty and dark, and this one was more twisty. Well, this one was pretty dark too, though. Yeah, I think it's fine. That works.
Want to put it above or here?
I think it's fine above. Yeah, Diddle Diddle Dumpling. I'm trying to remember that one too now.
That was the shoe.
Oh, what? Why is it that high?
We put it that high. Don't blame me.
Did we really? Did we? I don't remember that being that high.
801.
That's kind of odd. That one's too high. I think we put it so high because it was so beyond the pale of just like out of left field storytelling. I think we were enamored.
Yeah, might need to rewatch that one.
Yeah, I think that one might go lower.
I've seen all these twice now.
I would say that goes below Devil of Christmas.
Yeah, let's move this right now and get this. Let's sort this out now. I want to put Devil of Christmas here. Diddle Diddle.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to put Diddle below Trial.
Diddle Diddle.
And see how that looks. Yeah?
Yeah, that works better.
Again, we need to rewatch Diddle Diddle Dumpling. I don't quite remember a whole lot. I remember the shoe stuff and.
Well, if it's the shoe one, then yeah, it's the nursery rhyme. It's about a guy who can't deal with the death of his child, so he creates this whole shoe thing.
Yeah,
it's a long ways to go. It's good, but it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna put it over this one because this one was a better episode, I think.
Moving Houses Tarantino. What does my note?
That was the one where they were in the houses and they were getting the hitman came. You're trying to sell the house, killing each other.
That's where Tarantino. It's out of order. Okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was a fun one. Just below the Dead Hoarder one. That was a fun one too.
The Dead Hoarder one was the wishing, the make a wish thing, the monkey's paw.
Girl gets stabbed in the head with a nail.
Yeah,
that was a fun one though.
Yeah.
Out of the 26, we put Random Act of Kindness at number 5.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
And we put the previous episode, Nana's Party, at 23.
Okay.
Our next 2 episodes are going to be, it'll be in 2 weeks from tonight, which is the February 23rd of 2024. It is going to be, we're going to do The Bones of St. Nicholas, which is episode 801. I got these episode numbers all fucked up. Bones of St. Nicholas is 801. Yes. And then we're going to do The Inventors. And this could be a complete waste of time. I'm not sure. I haven't watched it, but it's like a still images from a video game they made, which is like a point and click video game. So I think it's still images, and they're doing the dialogue over top of it.
Ew.
It's not very long, but I have no idea what to expect.
All right. Well,
it could be fun. It could be stupid as shit, but
could be. We could be in for a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't quite know what to make of that, but we'll get to those in a couple weeks here. Yes, this was a fun episode. A good episode, not a fun episode.
No fun. You're really well done. It's a very good piece of work.
You are, or at least I was. Like, every time this kid talked to his mom, I was like, fucking smack the shit out of you, kid.
Yeah, exactly.
He's such a dick to her.
I do understand. You're going to love him, mother. You're going to lose her.
But he is such a dick that I was like, this has got to be the point of it.
Right, yeah.
And it turns out it was. But
yeah, absolutely.
How did you perceive that ending? We'll end on this. How did you perceive that ending? Did he go? Is he gonna? The bird's dead.
I guess the bird's dead. He's not going to change, and his mom's going to die. That'll be that.
That's the original timeline.
It'll be the original timeline, maybe.
Or again, this could be going back and forth and back and forth. Like, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
It'd just be. Well, he'll grow up that way and shitty, and then maybe he'll travel back in time and. You know what I mean? It could just be very cyclical. Could just keep doing this forever.
Right. Though this time he has to kill his partner.
Yeah, he needs to realize that.
I'll have to throw you through the black hole, mate.
Put your head in the cake and let a grandma stab it.
That was great. What kind of a stab? Nana's party where she stabs the cake like that. That's ridiculous.
Yes, she did.
That looked like it was a senior moment, like she was out of her mind. Nana's lost it.
It's like she was trying to chop down something with an axe.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
Didn't make sense. Even Michael Myers doesn't swing a knife that hard. You don't need to. It's a knife. Because if that was a real cake, she would have crushed the entire goddamn thing.
Right, yeah. It's a little much.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's go do Halloween.
All right.
Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Yeah.
So long, citizens.
See you in hell.